Blondie. And hi the community. Anyhow, good music. Cheers for that. Made it myself right now. So, hi there everyone and good morning. Today there is, as always, a lot to be done. So I shall start the drink and have a good time. Okay, where to begin? Come up with some code. In the background you may hear some noises. That's my 3D printer Danny printing my new mask. Or rather, it's a bit of an amalgamation. I'm kind of making it up on the spot as I'm going, but I'm basically making a new Make It mask because the current one I cannot breathe in when it's hot, which is subpar, so I'm making a new one. Out of necessity. Whoops, that's not the right thing. Thank goodness I wasn't... Wait, that's not the right thing either. What am I doing? I'm clearly just waking up, even though I've woken up a while back ago. There we are. Perfect. So, I have a new feature I want to introduce on the website. Danny, I beg you, could you be a little bit more quiet? Has Danny always made this much noise in the background? Maybe, I don't know. I hope it won't be too bothersome. Although it is quite distracting, so if you could shut it for a bit, I would appreciate it. Ah, machines, am I right? Anyway, I need some music for myself. Get me into it. What I can do is I can do this. Okay, so here's the idea. I'm basically going to first of all git pull, just in case anything happened. Nothing did, nothing ever, that's good. Flask db migrate. I'm hesitant. I'm hesitant to migrate it because I first want to make sure this is a good implementation. Has Danny always been that loud? Maybe I just haven't printed anything in a while. That could be. It's quite melodic. Okay. Name, description, date, file name, link, private public, type of art piece, and artist. Plural, just in case you want to include more. This has a relationship to the artist tag, which I don't exactly... It's just a relation to another table, if I'm not mistaken, if I understand this correctly. If I don't understand this correctly, then my input is kind of pointless on it. User and the name makes sense. I don't think anything else is needed necessarily. Then we also have the lookup, which... This one I don't know what it is. But it also exists for the authors, so... Wait, no, this is not necessary because that's events. We don't want events. We want... Ah, thank goodness we haven't migrated. Art piece. Art piece. Art pieces. There we go. Thank goodness I've paid attention. We want it to be art pieces. There we go. Okay. Artists, let's go through it. We first have the lookup, which connects together the artists to their art pieces. That makes sense. Hi Ninja, hi. Then we have the tag on its own, which is just the artists. And then we have the secondary artists. Look how that makes sense. kind of, in a way. I think at least. Just in case, how long did it? An hour, that could be worse. Incredible stuff. Okay. I think it should be fine. Flask db migrate. Let's see it break. Is it going to break? It didn't break. Flask db upgrade. I hope you're 3D printing in a well ventilated area. I'm not. I am very much not. Flask run debug. Okay, let's try it. So far nothing should... Oh yeah, I forgot. You can open links. So far nothing should happen, which is good. How are we gonna slice this then? We have the form. And basically we want the form to mimic... We already have the form implement because I have done it. These types, these things are not necessary here. Author is, because that's gonna be... Wait, no, that's by default. Can remain as the person uploading. Yes. Why is this a string? Oh, wait, that's right, the string field, that makes sense. Why did I copy an SCP form for this? Article would have been much more reasonable. Name, description, art, link. Private and type, actually. Type would be reasonable. Type of artwork. Art type, which would go to art type. Wow, I'm consistent. I didn't even check what the name was. Great. Artists can be plural, and I could actually include... It would complicate things, so I'm gonna leave it for the future for now, because it doesn't really matter in the short term. Great. We have the perms. Oh, the perms should work, actually, now that I think about it. I don't know why I'm opening a window. I'm just gonna open here regardless. Great, so the perms should work. If I sign in, like so, then if I go to slash, what was your permissions? I'm sorry? Slash permissions. Admin. Beautiful. Portfolio. It does function. Perfect. How many languages do you speak? Mainly just English. It's kind of a technically a lick of Polish and a smidge of, well, kind of was learning Dutch, failed on that, and German, but failed on both accounts. Got kind of distracted with life before I got anywhere. Okay. Portfolio access exists then. Now what we need to do is, first of all, a way to upload art pieces, which should be simple. Because basically whenever oh lord, it's not gonna be simple. It's not gonna be simple in the slightest, because damn it, this complicates things. Basically whenever an artist... No, it doesn't complicate things. Shush. Everyone, shush. It doesn't complicate things. It's too simple. Yes, it is too simple. Basically, all I need to do is make a page for adding art pieces. And then... Yes, it's fine. Right here we have the other. I was working on it yesterday, by the way, which is why everything is half done, because I got distracted with the video, if I recall correctly. Was it 2 days ago? 3? Time is slipping away from me. No, it was yesterday. Or maybe not. Time really is slipping away from me. We don't want this to function as the basis, because that's confusing. Instead, we'd rather use the article other underscore new. I never remember, because we also have article other. I don't remember which is which. No, it's attachments. Jeez, that's a mess. I can just check, I suppose, where it redirects. I can do it the smart way. Which is right here, just go to articles. And then add. Which is article other new. Which is this one. Okay, perfect. So we want to copy this. And we want to use this as the basis of our portfolio system. With some sweeping changes. First of all, none of that JavaScript is required. That was for the purposes of writing, which is very much not needed here. Perfect. Then this I don't even. I have no idea what those JavaScripts are. Or this. Huh. No idea what most of these are. And I'm gonna make the executive judgment that we won't need them for now. And then right here, oh yeah, we need the portfolio. This is complicated, but not difficult. Hi there, B. How you doing? How's your day going so far? Tricky. Going to school for 6 more days and I'm free. That's nice, glad to hear. Good for you. Do I hear 3D printing? Yes, I'm 3D printing a new Make It mask in the background. Because I can't breathe in the current one. Which I've heard is important. What is the simplest thing I can copy? SCPs, I guess. Yeah. Portfolio. Inside the init we're gonna have portfolio from app SCP portfolio. We don't need this yet. We'll need to import some other stuff. This one for now, that's a maybe actually. I'm gonna leave this be. Actually, no, I'm gonna clear this all out. And I'm going to, or actually, no, again, instead this is going to, no, I'm gonna comment that. And then right here we're gonna have ID, that's correct, but we don't want SCP, we want artist list. So it's gonna be portfolio and then artist ID, yes. And for now, we're going to have this. And give it nothing. And then in here we're gonna have just H1, H1 boiler. Okay, great. Let's try it. How about that? I don't need to restart, but it's easier because I can just do this. Now if I go here, if I do... it's not gonna work. It is not gonna work. And that's because in the mainnet, yeah. Prefix is gonna be portfolio. Now it's gonna work. Now we'll be able to do /portfolio /0. That's good, okay. Boilerplate setup, great. Now it's just a matter of setting all the rest up. So first of all, we're going to need to do art piece addition site. Yeah, I need to take it one step at a time. Alright, bye B, have a good one. So. Portfolio other. Next what we're gonna have will be add. ID doesn't matter because we're gonna pull it from the user who's currently logged in. Yes. So this doesn't matter. We're gonna have add. Art add. Yeah. Portfolio. Does it? If I have two different functions, two different functions, the same name, but different decorators. I'm actually not certain how the scopes in Python function on that specific case. Because I could see it going both ways, with either Python screwing up and not being able to figure out which is which, or it being able to figure out which is which based on the root, because it has a decorator. Well, easy way to check. I can just do this. Seems to be working fine. /add. Yeah, no, that works. Okay, so this can just be called add. Good morning, figure. Good morning. Right. Instead of artist list, we're gonna have other, which means that if I refresh this, it's gonna break. Great, that's correct. That is actually correct because we haven't edited the other, and I'm guessing it has some problems. Like for example, the fact that it includes a form by default, which we haven't queued. So from app forms, import, and then we want to import the art form. Alright, Danny is already done to Hans' part. How's the rest 14 minutes? It's done to almost entire basis, and then all it has to do is like add prongs at the top. Okay. Art form. Now we can steal this code from ourselves because this has been reused many times. So for example this is the boilerplate. Great. But then you also need to do login require permission, that's important, methods, get post. Web request. From Flask. West. Two, 5, 6 and from utilities permission. Correct? Yeah, from up utils. From up utils, import permission level. Great. Form will be equal to the art form. SCPs are notably imported from models. Except we don't want to import SCPs, we want to import the model of art piece. And also artist tag, I think. Great. Art form, art piece. And then also database would be useful. Great. No more errors. Form equals form. So now we have the form added in there. Incredible. Because now we can go to the... We don't want the article. Oh, damn it, I did the wrong part. I did it on the wrong thing. This is where it was meant to happen. There we go. That's what we wanted. If we restart, it's still gonna break for the very same reason, in fact, but it doesn't matter because we at least got the form, which means now we can start cleaning it up. So, the tech we can remove. No idea what that style was. Are you implementing the thing you mentioned with artists? I am, yes. Honestly, it's not complicated to do, so I imagine it should be pretty simple. Hopefully. It should be pretty simple is what you always say right before it not being simple in the slightest. Okay, so this is... If not... Where is the end for it? Let's end it to this if not edit mode. Oh, I see how it works. Well, fortunately we won't have to trouble ourselves with that. Oh, is it to like force... Ah, it's to force the thing. I think. I just need to figure out what to remove, mainly. First of all, actually, let's have it not break and then we can start tweaking it. End block, close this block. So we have block content, but we don't have end block content, which makes sense. We do have end block content. Alright. unknown tag endif. So we have an endif somewhere that doesn't correlate to an if, which I would guess is this endif right here. Great. Forms art form object does not has no attribute event image. That makes sense. That's correct. Because now what we need to do is we need to compare the art form to the article. And event image is a file field of event banner, and it just so happens that art is a file field of its own, which means that's the replacement. The key thing there being that this will not be this may not always be an image. It's a file. Okay. Let's keep going. Art is undefined. Ah, right here. Fields rule. That makes sense. Fields rule doesn't exist. We can remove that entire part of it. If event path. No, don't include event at all. This if isn't necessary. Name, fields, and topics don't exist. Artists will maybe include in the future. Linked exercise doesn't exist. Instead, we do have name, description. Art itself is already there. Link, date is default, so link. I don't know why the art form has. Oh, it doesn't update. Yeah, that's correct. Link, then private. Then we can delete this entire thing and just have this a bit. And hopefully this should beautiful. Wow, the preview is also unnecessary, so we can remove that. There we go. Minimalistic, but hopefully functional. I'm gonna open it in Firefox because it's just please log in to access that page. That makes sense. I'm gonna log in to access that page then. Yep, authorize. I'm really dizzy. Yeah, it has nothing to do with the 3D printing, alright? Don't worry, that's fine. Portfolio ad, beautiful. I by default had access to this page, and I wonder if it's because I have master permissions, or wait, 255 any non-zero value. Shouldn't 255 mean all values? Huh? Hello, Utus. It's unrequired. N255 what? I don't get this if. Oh, so 255 is meant to be. No, I don't get that if. So is 255 meant to be? If current user permissions end 255, 255 is just all ones. Which means that no matter what, as long as the user has at least one. No, user needs to have all ones in order for this to be a true. Which doesn't make sense with the missing permissions to access this page. Because you need to have all permissions here. And yeah, the reason why I can do it is because master perms override, which makes sense. I would still like to check if it works properly if I remove myself from the master permissions. I honestly don't know exactly how to check if it works properly if I remove myself from master permissions. I'm just gonna trust the implementation that it does. I'm just gonna trust the code. It hasn't failed me yet. Anyway, the other does appear to be functional. I mean, it's not centered, which bothers me. Why are you not centered? Why are you lopsided? No, is it align items center? Align self center? This is almost it. Okay, so we want this to be, instead of display flex, we want it to be block. Then we want U side of a div, so display block, align content center, align items. I never remember which is which. Nope. It is content. It just doesn't do anything. Great. Great as well. For some reason, just on the side. Properly. Right, great. Tandem. I really like doing it in realms. It feels like a natural. Wait, what happens if I just disable the height? Actually, it scales to exactly what I wanted to scale to. Great. Div image upload. How do I disable the height actually now that I think about it? Image upload banner. Can I overwrite it by saying style equals height minus 10 px? No. Okay. Well, a man can dream. Yeah, I know, error. But if I set this to be minus 1, yeah, it's a really dumb idea. CSS reset value of object with a class unset. Perfect. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Now I should be able to... Now it won't... Wait, no, it will do something. It will mess everything up if I use it. So I'm gonna turn all of you off. And instead we're going to... Well, the models could have been actually convenient to keep. Right, so now what we need to do is we need to figure out what happens when... I just realized that doing this for sound will be a lot more tricky. Not exactly impossible. Okay, so basically, I can't breathe. I don't know why. It just really struggling to. Doesn't actually do anything on click either, which is a problem. Because it really should be doing something on click. It should in fact be opening. Can't breathe. Yeah, I'm really struggling. It happens to me from time to time. I'm gonna go outside after the stream and hopefully it's gonna fix itself. Ah. This script is important. Oh my goodness, that's very... This script is important. That's what allows for the... Shows the enrich some physics. That's great! Sick! Amazing! I'm gonna work on the video today, and I think it's gonna be finished by tomorrow. It's really... The EPR video, most of the heavy lifting wasn't the research. Now I think... I hate JavaScript. Oh no, this channel got the auto-translate as well. Now I have the auto-translate and just removed the commie. It just removed the commie, just kept the let's go. Damn. Join the locking in. I might. I will. Is this supposed to be the thing? The thing is, it's... On change, it's replacing the file, which makes sense. However, how do we change it in the first place? What does the on-click click mean? This is so confusing, confounding. Beautiful translation from come make it to come see, come see. Oh, is it because of the... Oh, wait. Condenses property click. Oh, is it one of the JavaScripts I've removed? It might be. Oh, right. Which one? Let's play the game of add the JavaScripts until it works again. Well, that's a problem, because it still doesn't. Damn it! I didn't mean turned off. doesn't exist. You. So you apparently don't exist in portfolio up. Okay. You exist here. Right here the form goes in. Right here the form fails. Because it's art. Oh, I'm such a fucking idiot. It's art. Its name is art. Now it works. Or does it? It doesn't. Okay. One problem at a time. We can also remove the JavaScripts now. Doesn't seem to be necessary. Works on one of them, not the other. Most options now. This is still here, it just doesn't show. Why do you show and the other one doesn't? Display none, that's the first issue. First of many, it would seem. You're set to display none, which I would guess image preview container. We're not even accessing image preview container. We're accessing the image preview. But I don't see us setting its display to none here. Great. Right. Document by the click U. I don't want to fix it this way because, well, it's not a great way. Frankly, it's not a great way to fix it. I genuinely forgot how to change this. Because I really thought it was dot in the HTML.style or dot style on its own. What options have we got? Apparently it should be .style.display and then block. Alright, I'll do it. That's on me. Alright, perfect. And by perfect I mean anything but. The problem is that the... What happens if I put the preview container inside? Okay, great, progress. Now what happens if I unset your height? Alright, not progress. What happens if I kind of progress? Hmm. Wait, no, it's the class. And it's not even there. Great! Absolutely brilliant. Oh, so the way it works is it... Oh, it doesn't overlap, it replaces them. Ah, that's okay. Well, that makes a lot more sense because now we can just take the image uploader on its own. And the preview container, yeah, so uploader should be the one that gets removed. Like this. Kind of. One difference being we want the height. No. Actually display in initial? The problem is initial gonna switch based on the size of the image? Because I'm guessing it will. Yeah. Oh no, I just reset it to the block. Right. That's the problem. Oh, it reset. Can I just unset? Well, it displays it in full. No, it doesn't. Oh, because it still has the height set to be. There we go. I think it works now. I'm not certain. It kinda looks as if it would work. I have no idea. Oh no, that's not even the functionality. That's just the wrapper. I'm spending way too much time on this. I can't breathe. You know what? I think I'll be it, because I'm really struggling with thinking and breathing. So I'm gonna go for a walk, and hopefully when I'm back I'll be able to finish this up completely.